Hello, everyone, and it is a good day to discuss the introduction to MATLAB programming. To start things off, here's our agenda. The topic to be discussed are what is MATLAB, why we use MATLAB, the MATLAB environment, basic MATLAB syntax, data types, and variables. If you were asking what is MATLAB, MATLAB stands for Matrix Laboratory. It is a special purpose computer program optimized to perform engineering and scientific calculations, developed by MathWorks. It is a high-level programming language with an interactive environment, widely used in engineering, science, and industry for numerical computation, data analysis, and visualization. Why we use MATLAB? There are a lot of advantages to it, but here are some disadvantages too. Number one advantage, it is a powerful mathematical and computational tool. It can perform in independence, predefined functions, device-independent plotting, graphical user interface. And here are some disadvantages to it. It is an interpreted language, and yes, it is expensive to own a MATLAB. The MATLAB environment. In the first section, in the left side here, we can see the current folder. This is where we store our works, and below is the workspace window. And in the middle section, the upper part, the file editor window, this is where you edit your codes. And the bottom of it is the command window. This is where you input your code. And the command history is where you can see your past commands that you have been inputted in the command window. And in the top right is the MATLAB help button. This is where you can find the questions you need, the help that you need in inputting your code or in debugging your code. Here are some MATLAB commands. The MATLAB command is the commands that we use to perform some works. First command is demo. Its purpose is to run built-in demonstrations. CLC, clear the contents in the command window. Clear, delete the variables in the workspace browser. CLF, clear the current content of the figure window. Diary, it is used to save all the inputs and most outputs in the command window after the session. Help, it is used to search for a command function in the command window. MATLAB as a calculator. The operation symbol that we use in MATLAB are exponential. For the exponentation, we use the circumflex symbol. In multiplication, we use the asterisk. In division, we use the slash. In addition, we use the addition symbol. And in subtraction, we use the subtraction symbol or the minus symbol. MATLAB as a calculator. Here are some example of a command that signifies as using MATLAB as a calculator. To explain this, MATLAB is used to determine the volume of the length of the cylinder. Assignment statement. If an equal sign is used in MATLAB code, then the result of the calculation is saved in variable name to the left of the equal sign. This code is what we call the assignment statement. And here is an example of an assignment statement. As you can see, A is assigned to number 5, B is assigned to number 7, and assigning the result of the expression to a variable. C is assigned to A plus B, which is now 12, assigning a logical value to a variable. If it is valid, it will become true. Assigning a character string to a variable. The variable name will be name, and if you type name, it will display Darrell. Special variable. If an expression without an equal sign is typed into a command window, MATLAB will evaluate it. Store the result in a special variable called displayResult. Data types variable. We have three main parts of data types variable: the numeric, the logical, and the character. A single numeric data type is defined by a single numeric data type represents a single precision floating point numbers in MATLAB, using less memory than double but with lower precision. As you can see in the example below, x is assigned to 3.1415 or pi. Numeric data types or double numeric data types. The double numeric data type is the default numeric data type for double precision floating numbers. As an example, x is equals to 3.14.59, which is equal to pi. The integers or int. MATLAB supports various integer data types including int6, int8, int16, int32, int64 for assign an integer. As an example, x is equal to int32. Logical data types. MATLAB's logical data type is used for true or false values or logical operations. Character data types or string. MATLAB uses single quotes to define character arrays which represent string characters. That's all. Thank you and have a nice day.